Professional Ethics and Engineering, we are going to discuss about the topics of Unit 2. So, Unit 2 is titled as Engineering Ethics. Now, let us see the syllabus of Unit 2, Senses of Engineering Ethics, Variety of Moral Issues, Types of Inquiry, Moral Dilemmas, Moral Autonomy, Goldberg's Theory, Gilligan's Theory, Consensus and Controversy, Professions and Professionalism, Professional Ideals and Virtues, Theories about Right Action, Self-Interest, Customs and Religion, Uses of Ethical Theories. So these are the topics of Unit 2. Now let us discuss these topics one by one. So these are the topics that we are about to discuss. The first topic for discussion is Senses of Ethics. So what is ethics? So ethics is actually an activity of understanding the moral values. Ethics is also an activity of resolving the moral issues. Ethics also justifies the moral judgment. Ethics refers to a set of beliefs, attitudes, and habits that a person or group displays concerning morality. Ethics is purely a factual matter explaining beliefs and actions related to morality. So, in general, ethics is nothing but referring to what is actually morally correct. So, now we discuss the definition of ethics. Now, we are getting into the next topic, which is nothing but engineering ethics. So, what is engineering ethics? Engineering ethics is an activity that involves understanding the moral values that guides engineers, and ethics is also an activity that resolves moral issues in the profession of engineering, and it also justifies the moral judgment concerning engineering profession. So it helps in understanding the moral values needed to be possessed by an engineer. It resolves moral issues in the profession. It also justifies the judgment made in the profession. So this is all about engineering ethics. Next topic for discussion is what is morality. So morality is a term that refers to principles and practices of morals, like what should be done or what not to be done in a situation, what is right or what is actually wrong when a situation is to be handled, what is good or what is bad about people or policies. Now, let us discuss the difference between morality and ethics. So, morality is actually based on customs and traditions. Ethics is based on Ethics is actually based on the moral principles, and morality is concerned with the results of wrong action, but ethics talks about the results of right action. Morality is based on judgment and punishment. The ethics is actually based on influence, education, training through codes and guidelines. And in case if there is a conflict between two people, morality is actually given top priority, but ethics is less serious. Examples of morality: flaw in the character of a person, corruption, and crime. Examples for ethics involves notions or beliefs about manners and customs. Next topic will be moral reasoning. So first let us discuss what is moral reasoning, and then we'll apply that in the field of engineering. So moral reasoning. Moral reasoning is actually respecting other people as ourselves, caring them as ourselves, and respecting people's rights, keeping promises, avoiding unnecessary offense and pain, and avoiding cheating people and avoiding dishonesty. So all these are part of moral reasoning. Now let us see how this is applied in the field of engineering. A small statement is taken for discussion. Engineering design is a good one. So when engineering products are designed in such a way that it is meeting the specifications, then it would be an example of moral reasoning. Meaning the products are to be designed in such a way that they are safe, reliable and eco-friendly. So producing engineering products that are very safe, that doesn't cause any pain to people, that doesn't cheat people and that is environmental friendly are examples of moral reasoning. Variety of moral issues. So, in engineering ethics, there are actually two approaches. One is handling everyday problems that the engineer faces and handling or providing solutions to societal problems. So these two are the approaches to engineering ethics. One is solving everyday problems, the other one is giving solutions to societal problems. Next, let us see some examples of moral problems in the field of engineering. Examples like using of faulty construction equipment that may cause harm to people, and applying for a permit to operate a nuclear power plant, chemical plant dumping wastes in a landfill, and advertisements from an electronic company for a product which is actually not ready for sale. So all these are moral problems in the field of engineering. And so these are addressing societal problems. And what are the personal problems that or the everyday problems that the engineer might face? It could be controversy faced by the engineer within the firm, with the clients, or with other firms within the industry. So all these are problems faced by the engineers on a day-to-day basis. And what are the challenges in handling moral issues? So there are a few challenges in handling moral issues. So when there is a supervisor, to what extent can a supervisor be authoritative in providing guidelines to engineers' conduct? So this is one challenge faced by a supervisor. And one another good example will be in case if an engineer is actually about to produce a product that should be environmental friendly. So how far does an engineer's responsibility extend into the realm of influencing the social impact of the projects he or she participates in? And in solving ethical problems, actually there are three types of inquiries. One is normative inquiry, the other one is conceptual inquiry, the third one is factual or descriptive inquiry. So normative inquiry, this is the first type of inquiry that is actually going to provide solution to moral problems. This type of inquiry identifies and justifies morally desirable standards that guides individuals or groups. So normative inquiry is actually used for providing standards that guides individuals or a group of individuals. So this is all about normative inquiry. And let us see a few examples of normative inquiry. The first example is how far does the obligation of engineers to protect public safety extend in any given situation? When there are engineers, when should they be expected to blow a whistle on dangerous practices of their employers? What are the reasons on which the employers or the engineers show their obligations to the employees or clients or the public? So these are few examples of normative inquiry. Next is conceptual inquiry. Conceptual inquiry is actually used to understand the concepts or ideas that are expressed as statements. This provides clarity about the meaning of concepts. Like the examples are what is safety, what is pride, what is profession. So these questions actually clarify the meaning of concepts or the moral concepts. Last one is factual or descriptive inquiry. So factual inquiry is aimed at obtaining facts needed for understanding or resolving value issues. Like moral issues are resolved based on factual inquiry. It's like factual inquiry provides facts or facts collected through factual inquiry will help people in resolving moral related issues. Example. These are few examples of factual inquiry. How were the benefits assessed? What are the procedures followed In risk assessment, what are the short-term and long-term effects of drinking water being polluted? Who conducted the tests or materials? So these questions will help for people to take solutions for the moral issues caused. So this is all about factual inquiry. Moral dilemma. This is the next topic. Dilemma in this sense, it is actually a situation where we are in a situation where we are unable to take decisions. So, dilemmas, moral dilemmas are situations in which moral reasons come into conflict. So, there are few situations leading to moral dilemma. There are three complex situations. One is the problem of vagueness, where a person is unable to distinguish between what is good and bad or what is right and wrong. So, this is one situation where moral dilemma arises. Then, second one, problem of conflicting reasons, where a person is unable to choose between two good moral solutions. So, at such a case, the person can fix priority through his knowledge or past experience. Third situation leading to moral dilemma, the problem of disagreement, when there are actually two or more solutions and none of them are mandatory. So this is actually a problem of a situation where there is a problem of disagreement. This is also a situation leading to moral dilemma. There are a few steps to solve dilemma. First one, identify the factors and reasons, moral factors and reasons. Collect all the information and facts. Rank the moral options or rank the moral factors. Generate alternate courses of actions to resolve the dilemma. Then discuss with colleagues and obtain their perspectives, priorities, suggestions on various alternatives. Then decide upon a final course of action based on priority assumed. So these are the steps to solve dilemma. Now, let us actually discuss the questions that would be expected out of these topics. Engineering ethics, situations where moral dilemmas arise, steps to confront moral dilemmas, types of inquiry, aspects of honesty, criteria to achieve professionalism, models of professional roles, virtues fulfilled under professional responsibility. So these are the possible questions under Unit 2. And now let us discuss few multiple choice questions. So there are 5 questions available. First question, when dash concepts are discussed, normative and conceptual issues are closely interconnected. So this is the first question for which we can discuss the answer during the class hours. Second question, generate alternate courses of action to resolve what? Men give importance to moral role. So what theory is this? Who is an engineer who has the responsibility to make regular inspections in factory shops? It is aimed to obtain facts needed for understanding and resolving value issues. What sort of inquiry is this? So these are the 5 multiple choice questions that I have chosen for discussion. So let us discuss the answers for these questions during the class. Thank you.